Malawi Brief.
Ali nkati moyankha mafunso a nduna ya zamaphunziro a Bright Msaka ati unduna wawo wakwanisa kupeza chithandizo chimene chapangisa kuti akwanise kumanga sukulu ya sekondari ku Mwanza, ndipo ndalama zomwe agwiritsa ntchito kumeneku sizikupitirira 250 million kwacha, zomwe zikutsutsana ndi anthu ena amene akhala akukamba kuti kumanga sukulu ya sekondari pamafunika ndalama pafupifupi 1 billion kwacha, zomwe kwa iwo ati zitakhala zoti ndalama yake ndi imeneyi ndi kuti Malawi sangakwanise kumanga masukulu a sekondari mdziko muno.
I want to confirm that I was pleased on behalf of the Malawi government to receive a donation from a German organization known as Green Helmets in Mwanza West. Indeed, the secondary school is complete with 6 teachers' houses, and it costs them 110,000 euros, which roughly converts to a little less than 250 million. The only things that you could take away is that they did not factor in the question of profit and also a little bit of the labor that the community was able to provide in terms of sand and other items. But, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, even if you were to factor in profit and substitution of the community labor, the prices we are hearing around of 1 billion, I even have heard somebody say it's costing 4 billion to build a community section. That's horrendous. That's appalling. At that rate, we can't build any secondary school in this country. It will mean that the entire CDF will go towards one secondary school. This should not be accepted, and these figures should be reviewed. And my ministry will work with the House and others to ensure that our schools are not a vehicle for stealing from the Malawian people. Mr.
Minister, the presiding officer is not clapping with the House because the rules do not allow me to be clapping. But maybe someone else was clapping on my behalf. Thank you.
Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, let me turn to Nkata Bay Central, where he's asking my ministry to consider rehabilitation of infrastructure at Chisangalo Community Day Secondary School and Chisu Community Day Secondary School. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to assure the honorable member that these schools will be inspected, and we will work with the honorable member to ensure that the rehabilitations required are implemented, working in collaboration between ourselves at the ministry headquarters and himself as a member of parliament. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, let me go to Blantyre Southeast, where he's asking, the honorable member is asking the Ministry of Education to consider establishing community day secondary schools at Naucha and 2 other, Naucha, and one other primary school. I would like to assure the honorable member that because this is peri-urban, if I'm not mistaken, and the populations are usually large, we will investigate the suitability of establishing secondary schools in this area. And the honorable member should be assured that my ministry will make sure that the children in his constituency are availed of secondary schools. I thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Honourable Minister, I've taken a discretion to retake the question 181 from the Honourable Member for Chikwawa Central, because the Honourable Member has a legit reason for not showing up in the House on time. Honourable Member for Chikwawa Central. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Honorable First Deputy Speaker. Indeed, question 181 is coming from the people of Central. Wabwera, Katunga, Msaka. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir. And through you, allow me to respond to the question from the Honorable Member for Chikwawa Central, which is in two parts. The first part is for the Ministry to consider and address the lack of water, electricity, and essential teaching and learning facilities at Chikwawa Teachers Training College, including the absence of a demonstration primary school. Second, to consider constructing Nkombe's full primary school, which was damaged by Cyclone Friday in 2022. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, I wish to thank the honorable member for this question. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, Chikwawa Teacher Training College is one of the 3 new TTCs constructed by the Malawi government, the other 2 being Mchinji TTC and Rumpi TTC. And construction of all the 3 started in 2018 and were supposed to be completed in 2020. These 3 TTCs were supported by Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa, BADEA, the Saudi Fund for Development, and OPEC Fund for International Development. And the Malawi government was supposed to contribute 30% as counterpart funding. Mr. Speaker, sir, although the 3 colleges were officially opened in 2023, several outstanding works still remain, and my ministry is committed to completing these works to provide a conducive teaching and learning environment. To this end, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, you will observe that in the current budget 2026-2027 development budget, there is a provision for the construction of the 3 TTCs in the budget. Priority has been given to electricity connections and other essential teaching and learning facilities at these TTCs, including Chikwawa. And procurement processes are currently underway to engage both a work supervisor and a consultant, including a contractor. Regarding the water, Chikwawa TTC is connected to the Southern Region Water Board piped water system. However, the water supply remains erratic because the original pump at the water source became damaged and was replaced with a lower capacity pump that is unable to deliver sufficient water to the college. We are working with the Southern Region Water Board to ensure that this problem is resolved and that Chikwawa TTC receives reliable water from Southern Region Water Board. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, regarding the absence of a demonstration primary school, my ministry recognizes its importance in the practical training of student teachers. However, the original designs did not include the construction of demonstration schools. So although these are necessary, government will consider them when we are completing the city schools that are currently outstanding. So as we are addressing the city schools in Blantyre, Zomba, Lilongwe, and Mzuzu, we will consider the 3 demonstration schools at the 3 TTCs. The second limb of his question was to ask the ministry to consider constructing Kombezi Full Primary School, which was damaged by Cyclone Friday in 2022. Again, I would like to thank the honorable member for raising this important question regarding the construction of Kombezi Full Primary School. Mr. Speaker, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is fully aware that Kombezi was destroyed by Cyclone Freddy. The school, which was established in the year 2000, is located in Mmawa Irrigation Zone, Chomba Ward in Chikwawa Central Constituency. It is a full primary school comprising 4 classroom blocks and currently serves an enrollment of 1,169 learners. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, 2 of the 4 classroom blocks were destroyed by Cyclone Freddy. I am pleased, however, to inform this honorable House that Chikwawa District Council has already reconstructed the 2 damaged classroom blocks using funds from the Regional Climate Resilience Program at a total cost of 319,202,835. Construction commenced on 16 December 2025 and was successfully completed on 29 May 2026. I am therefore pleased to report that these classrooms have since been handed over and are currently being used by learners. That is the report I have, and I'm hoping that I'm speaking with the full agreement of the honorable member. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, while the 2 classroom blocks destroyed by Cyclone Freddy have been replaced, the ministry is also aware that the remaining 2 classroom blocks are in deteriorating condition and require rehabilitation or replacement. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, in this regard, I wish to encourage the honorable member to engage with the Chikwawa District Council so that the rehabilitation or reconstruction of the remaining classroom blocks may be considered under the CDF or any other available development financing mechanisms. I thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. I will now consider the people of Chirazulu Nguludi for a supplementary question.
Thank you much, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing the people of Chirazulu Nguludi to ask a supplementary question to the Honorable Minister. I would like to ask the Honorable Minister to consider constructing a headmaster's house and a library at Malawi Community Day Secondary School and Chigodi Community Day Secondary School. These two community day secondary schools, there are no any headmaster's house and there are no libraries. Thank you.
Thank you.